Hello.
Oh, we were thinking about you.
All
Either
the day.
joining us or we are
Oh,
gonna
you
mute
joined.
ourselves.
You summoned me with your mind.
Ooh. Okay, so basically there's a melee
Brr.
restriction if you change weapon slot to melee. I made it just
Pyro,
for bots,
Pauling here. I need something
so
done.
but I forgot to
Quietly.
remove it.
Sure.
Okay, so now we just gotta hit the rocket.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
help!
it's coming.
Sentry rockets.
Incoming.
Oh, it's actually homing in on me. Nice.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I didn't knew it would tag it random player. I thought it's just gonna be one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think it
Wait,
depends
huh?
on the radius of the player.
no.
I'm not quite sure
Oh,
where to
shit.
hit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase hitbox.
I mean, it's difficult to tell when it's flying straight towards you. You could probably, like...
My ass.
I suppose increasing the hitbox is probably the best idea, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to do it like side on, I think it's easier because you get a better idea of distance. Whereas because you're not, it's very difficult to judge the distance because when it comes towards you, it's just 4 circles, you know.
Yeah.
It makes a concrete sound.
I'm not sure if I can change it. If I do, what sound I should choose?
Like a
Air
kind of
blast?
yeah, why not? Or yeah, air blast sounds probably most appropriate.
Which one?
So I suggested air blast. You could also add some kind of game sounds like, you know, that confirms that you've reflected it or whatever, or boink.
Oh, it was previously, but I removed it while
You could-
remaking.
You could also make a random sound like either boink or doink.
Oh, double dong. Yeah, it's pretty hard to hit right now. At least targeting is working. Also, try to hit it multiple times while it's on your side. Have to test this. Okay. Oh no.
Lol.
Yeah, it's hard. I think it's much easier on Scout because it has a fire rate increased.
I hit it
Oh, okay, it's fixed.
2
It took
times.
me a lot of time. I actually had to remake it from scratch because previous version I made like 1 or 2 years ago is actually was broken about targeting players.
I think the trigger is too far out.
Which one?
The trigger for the rockets. It's larger than the actual rockets, so it
This
triggers.
trigger for that is larger than rocket is
Yeah.
actually a trigger for hard trigger, and there is a small trigger inside a rocket. If you enable it right now, you can see there is a small trigger inside the rocket, and this trigger is actually responsible for triggering if player actually like touched it.
So what's the large
Instead-
trigger for?
Large trigger is for blast explosion imitation.
So
It's like-
when it triggers, if anyone's
Oh,
caught in
no.
the trigger, it blasts them. That's what you're saying.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
oh, no.
work.
Oh no. Okay. Interesting.
Matty, help me.
I don't think we could help. Oh no.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
use like a point explosion or something?
I do already.
So what's the trigger for then? The explosion trigger?
Not sure. I'm stupid.
You forgot how it's built. The
I think,
hidden logic.
I'm not sure actually why it failed to attack.
I've got an idea. if I had a dynamic shadow cast directly on the ground, that might help me gauge the distance a bit better.
Oh, I see. Gotta check it out as well. I'm not sure why it went broken, because right now it just works fine.
Well, there don't appear to be any dynamic shadows in this map at the moment. So it's...
Oh, it's probably because I don't have a shadow controller.
Maybe. I think they normally do have... The game normally does have dynamic shadows by default, but I don't know why it's not working here. Maybe it's because it's full bright.
No, it's not full bright.
Isn't it?
No?
Fair enough. Fuck you.
I'm not sure if speed is fine. It's slowly increasing by each hit.
I really
Shit.
did not notice that it was increasing the speed slightly. You know.
It increases speed from 1 to 10 hit by 20 hammer units per hit, but after 10th hit, it actually increases by 40, and that's where it becomes more noticeable.
I think I personally would prefer if it wasn't 4 mini rockets swirling around.
Oh, just one.
I'm not sure. It's just that it looks so strange at such a slow speed. I think they normally look like that as a sentry because it makes them easier to see and recognise. So you're like, oh yes, I see. That's a level 3 sentry rocket. But when they're moving at such a slow rate, it looks more like some kind of creature. You know.
The coon's cock.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Tentacles.
Like there's 4 baby rockets coming at you or something.
Baby,
baby.
4 fat cocks flying right in your mouth.
Yeah. Bram Ranch. Oh, I'm shit at this. This is called the boomer test, isn't it? Separates the young people from the idiot.
But why am I dying then?
Oh, you're not dying as much as me though.
I haven't died.
You're just a little bit boomy.
I wasted like an hour on this logic. Oh shit, I died.
You didn't
because...
waste an hour, you used an hour.
Fair enough. Most of the time took not even actual rocket logic. The most time consuming thing was to make it target players just fine. And the main problem is when you hit rocket. Oh shit! It got bugged. When you hit rocket in your area multiple times. So I had to fix this. I fixed this by using condition. I'm filtering condition. So if rocket got hit in your area, it wouldn't be possible to hit again.
What condition did you use?
I'm using a condition that is kind of unused and doesn't do anything, but it's actually working as a filter.
Yeah, which one?
It's number 35, Medigun debuff.
Oh, that's very clever. Well done. It's like reminds me of that the response rules thing that we put on the Valve SDK GitHub.
Oh shit.
Increased ways of filtering. I like it.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how much conditions like that are here. Maybe 5 or 4, but I found just one.
I've got an idea. Why don't we look at the source code and look at the source code that handles adding conditions.
Oof.
See if we can work out if you just add like a number that happens to be higher than the maximum possible condition, will it still get stored somewhere and can we still filter for it?
I don't think.
No,
I tested this actually. It just says like condition number 250 is invalid.
Fair enough.
Maybe there is undocumented ones. I'm not sure. Also, I figured out why I can't hit it after death. Oh shit, I can. So I think that's because after like hitting rocket, either spawn with 0 0.01, like 1 millisecond or 2, it enables trigger that removes condition, and so I'm not getting into that trigger. So that's why my condition is not getting removed after death.
I see. But it's not really a problem in Jailbreak, I suppose, is it?
Yeah. Also, have you seen that it got fixed on its own? It's because condition duration is actually 20 seconds.
What got fixed, sorry?
I couldn't hit rocket
Oh shit.
because of this bug,
Ah, okay.
but it got fixed after 20 seconds because condition lasts 20 seconds.
I'm hitting it. The last 2 times I hit it, I did so from a greater distance and it didn't make an impact sound.
Oh yeah, it happened for me too. I don't know why. I'm using a pretty wacky method to make a button that is actually not solid, but you can hit it. I'm using a Funk Fizzbox multiplayer as a button, and I'm detecting undamaged output. So
Fair
if
enough.
it's got undamaged, do things.
I've got an idea.
Shit.
Pyro is falling.
I'm gonna rap assassin it.
Oh,
Why my respawn time is 10
Nice
seconds?
test.
Shit. Oh, thank you.
It's because it's
Let's check.
MP respawn wave time.
Can you hit it?
Fuck!
Oh,
I will help you.
Thanks.
wait, I want to recreate this bug. Actually, how am I going to do it? Oh. I'm curious, what happens if I'm gonna die? Oh shit, I gotta fix it. Oh. It's got... Okay, I gotta fix it.
I missed it, I'm shit.
Hopefully you can fix it manually by just jumping on it.
I wonder if we can find out the way that heavies and MVM can destroy rockets.
It's a attribute.
Yeah, true. Oh, fuck off! It's really tricky. I'm not going to be able to hit it. Nah, oh well.
Wait, I actually want to test it. I think it wouldn't work because
I don't think it's colliding.
Yeah. Wait, actually.
Because it's not a physics object, is it?
Yeah. It's super wacky. And I'm not sure why I'm not hearing a hit sound. Ooh. Oh no. Should I make a damage bigger? Damage value. Right now it's 100.
You could make it.
Depends on the game.
No, you could make some stages, like if it's got 5 hits, it increases in damage. If
Oh,
it gets 10 times hit, then it's even more. And for example,
is
it insta-kills you.
Yeah.
A faster
Is it
rocket does more
possible
damage,
to-
is what you're saying.
Yeah. Is it possible to change trigger hard damage key value?
Easily.
While-
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You could always just like give it a loop that changes its own. Mind you, you'd need a math counter or something. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I do use it already, actually.
I mean, it depends on the game. I mean, you're always going to have like a variable number of players. It's either going to be one of the first games people choose, or it's going to be one of the last. So.
Oh shit.
Oh, just wait 20 seconds now. Try to, like, jump.
Survive.
Yeah. Well, Mate, what you've been saying? It's a jailbreak game. It's like replacement for a shitty Dodgeball minigame.
Yeah, I mean, in Jailbreak, you can pretty much choose any game you want any time, can't you? So you could do so when you've got like the maximum number of prisoners, or you can do so when you've only got a small amount. So the arena's only one size, so it's going to become more or less cramped. So if it's more cramped, that means that rocket's probably going to do more splash damage. Whereas if there's only like 1 or 2 players, then the game's probably going to be a lot slower.
Yes.
Make Mega Bomb with some chance.
So you want to look at scaling. I mean, I think maybe 2/3 health or something.
I think that changing speed is fine.
I'm
It
talking about
would be-
damage.
Oh.
Because the thing about this is it only targets 1 player at a time, so there's like the game is always going to be slower with more players because it has so many more players to get through. You could say that this, more players in the same area taking splash damage will probably help to make the game shorter. So if the splash damage is increased, I suppose that would encourage people to stand apart from each other and actually give them a reason to use more of the arena space.
As far as I remember, increasing triggers bounce is pretty hard.
No, I don't mean the trigger's bounds, I'm talking about the splash damage from the end of the explosion.
Oh shit, I threw you talking about actual
Nah.
trigger size.
Or you could just make that if there's a lot of players.
Well, you
You
can't
could
just randomly
start
vary
spawning
shit.
a big bomb.
Maybe, I mean,
Like in original Dodgeball.
you have to make sure that it's easy for players to understand. If you change values that are hidden, then it's not going to be easy to understand. But a bomb, I suppose a large bomb or something would be easy to understand because you can see it. You could also spawn more than 1 rocket, I suppose.
It's gonna be pretty not good experience for logic because I optimized it just for 1.
Brr.
But I can spawn a bomb.
Baby.
You could also make an Easter egg. Like,
Oh, shit.
really big. Oof!
Oh no.
Oh,
Really. Oh, it's broken.
give him a.
That's
Oh, okay.
happens.
This is actually quite interesting. It's like you're redirecting the swarm or something. Oh, Jesus.
Scout, it's calling. Listen
Oh,
up,
shit.
this is big.
I'm not sure how this bug happens when you can't hit it. So I guess it's just due to respawn. So it's fine. And I shouldn't really worry about it.
Make a really rare chance of spawning a bad bomb.
Haven't set up a melee filter yet. So you can just pick scout and use a pistol.
No, that's not fair. No. Oh no.
Oh no.
Fuck me.
It's probably now broken. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. What about ants? Oh shit.
I've got an idea. If you had like a trigger multiple over the area, when the rocket was deflected, it would add an output to the trigger multiple on start touch, activator, set parent, or whatever, and then you'd put your path track to that player, and then you disable. Well, then you'd enable the trigger to fire the output, and then disable it again. So one player would then trigger the logic, and it would then send the path track to that player, and the rocket would then go to them.
You mean random player targeting?
Something like that, yeah.
I think it wouldn't work because right now it's literally enabling and disabling trigger.
How does it select the target at the moment?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because it's pretty hard to make a target random player in trigger.
Is it?
Yes.
Sus.
You
I
sure
think
about that?
Sauce actually made more experiments with it, so he can talk about it more. I experienced it with Error actually bug while making a bonus round, very random, very Necrosmasher bounce at random player. But the problem was it always spawned in one player. So it was like for spawned entity origin activator, and it was always one player.
No, it's
So what I
probably
did is I made a fire on user, like added put on user one, trigger cond Sartouch. So it would make that player marketed as like used
Yeah.
condom or something. And when there is no more players to add, it will just reset it, like remove cond from everyone. But something went wrong and it got fucked on playtest. I'm not sure how. Yes.
So it could be just the entity index of the player then, and it's iterating through the players that are touching the trigger.
Oh, true, maybe.
yeah.
But I think my condition method is pretty cool. But I just fucked it up, so I have to test it again.
How about if you added like a random number of on-start touch outputs to the trigger each time?
Not sure, haven't tested. But
So, like, yeah. So let's say if you had a trigger and you had 10 players, you could use a logic case, whatever, and then you could add on-start touch activator, targeting the path track set parent activator.
Not sure, haven't tested this.
Or I don't know actually if that's possible. But if you added like 5 on-start touch outputs, then it would basically iterate through the first 5 players and land on player 5. And of course, all these outputs would be fired instantaneously. You know. So you're generating your own RNG, like for loop. You know.
Kinda. You mean just make on case 1, on case 2 activator set parent?
Yeah, have like a couple of logic cases or something. Pick random shuffle, and then each case value adds a different number of maybe a number to a math counter, and then that adds a certain number of on-start touch outputs, basically duplicate outputs to the trigger, so that if 5 players then trigger that logic, then the last person to trigger that output would be the parent. You know.
Not sure.
Bog.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
That's it.
Just something to think about. I actually use on-start touch for my teleport trigger in Castle Stevie, or I did years ago when I actually used it. So that I would send the first player to the arena, and then everybody else would just get randomly allocated using point teleports and shit.
Can you respawn me, please? Thanks. Can you enable SP cheats? Because I think you can see actual hitbox by typing this. But it might be possible when only spawned. Fuck, it doesn't work. Shit. I made it invisible texture, not player clip.
Is it no draw or something? Alright.
No, it's invisible.
Draw clip brushes, I don't believe it shows you things with a clip texture. It actually shows you clip solids, clip volumes. So it's
really?
a BSP thing rather than a texture thing.
Previous version was really bad. It had delay, like very high one, like 50 milliseconds. That's huge.
What's
I'm
the
curious. Oh,
What's the source mod command that allows you to mark a player with a beam? Like a time bomb.
time bomb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, beacon. Beacon.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Like this.
You can only use it on players. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else you need to test?
No, pretty much.
Okay. I'll let
I think.
Targeting works
Thank you.
depending on the radius to the center of map or maybe to the center of the trigger.
Oh, I think yeah, to center of trigger. It was.
It looks like that. I also remember I had some test with SCP-173, like it
Yeah, I
was
had.
teleporting randomly to some player, and it was probably teleporting depending on the radius. of
Yeah,
the
now I
player.
remember. I had same thing. Like if I'm going closer to trigger origin, it will target me. If I'm teleporting bot closer than me, it targets bot always.
What if you somehow teleport randomly trigger?
What the fuck? No way.
Sorry.
My current version is best.
Medic!
Also, fuck. I
Come
wanted
on,
to
man!
ask something. 1 minute. I have to remember. It was something important. What we have been talking about?
The targeting?
Targeting.
Luminance?
What before that?
Luminance?
No, wait.
Chocolate? Lobster?
No, not sexy lobster. Fuck, I forgot.
You were talking about.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Luminance.
I just remembered. I know how to fix this condition problem. Just make on and touch, trigger enable. Like, wait, no. Oh yeah, I would have to make it activator only. Well,
Well, if
yeah.
people are dying, it doesn't matter, does it? Because they're supposed to die, and they're going to stay dead.
Yes, but Warden can actually respawn them through menu. That's
But
not good.
That's like doesn't matter. That's just them breaking the map, so it's their own fault.
Like gonna
It's
be
unintended use.
shitty map.
Oh, you could make that if someone gets hit. Instead of dying, a player is gonna be teleported to some dying room.
God.
Or I don't know, and then the warden
No,
could
no,
just
no,
go
no,
there
no.
and kill all of them.
No, that's bullshit.
With critical hit.
I remember, like, what was it?
I'm going to head off now, guys.
Oh, okay.